Are you not ashamed of accumulating money and honor and reputation and caring so little about wisdom and truth and enhancing the quality of the soul? That is, remember, no human condition is permanent. Then you must not be overly happy with good luck or too sad with bad luck. Prioritize knowledge over wealth, for one is temporary, the other is eternal. The closest way to achieving glory is to try to be what you want to be. I know nothing but the fact of my ignorance. After all, get married. If you find a good wife, you will be happy, and if you get a bad one, you will become a philosopher. Whenever people are lied to and form opinions about the truth, it is clear that error has slipped into their minds through a medium that resembles truth. The highest realm of thought is impossible to attain without first attaining the understanding of compassion. When I have the least desire, I am closest to the gods. Fear of dying, my friends, just thinking that we are wise without being wise, because thinking we know what we don't know. Is perhaps the greatest good that can happen, but we fear as if we know very well that it is the greatest horror, and is this not a way of thinking that as if we know? Don't be happy when people praise all your words and actions, but rather appreciate being kind enough to rebuke your mistakes. Sometimes you put up walls not to drive people away, but to see who cares enough to destroy them. There are two types of mental illness: ugliness and ignorance. Comics and tragedy are very close together, like light and shadow. Children today love luxury. They have bad behavior, disobeying authority. They show disrespect to their parents and are chatty in the study area. Give me beauty in the inner soul. I hope that outwardly and inwardly are united. Remember, what's not right to be done isn't worth talking about. All wars are fought for wealth. The rich are filled with the little. Be the type of person you want others to think of you. Duty is a tyranny of short life. The strong mind talks about ideas. The average mind talks about events. The weak mind talks about people. Education obtained with money is worse than having no education at all. He who wishes to move the world must first of all move himself. The greatest blessing given to mankind comes through madness. No one has the right to be an amateur. In terms of physical skills, it is shameful for a person to grow old without seeing the beauty and strength that his body is capable of possessing. Where there is reverence, there is fear, but there is not reverence everywhere that. There is fear, because fear presumably has a wider extension than reverence. Our prayers should be for blessings in general, for God knows best what is good for us. Ordinary people seem not to realize that those who really apply themselves in the right way to philosophy are directly and of their own accord preparing themselves for dying and death. They are not only idle who do nothing, but they are idle also who might be better employed. Remember that nothing is stable in human affairs, therefore avoid undue joy in wealth or undue depression and trouble. Fame is the perfume of heroic deeds. We can't live better than trying to get better. I know I am smart because I know nothing. We can easily forgive a child who is afraid of the dark. The true tragedy of life is when humans fear light. The only good is knowledge, and the only evil is ignorance. Know yourself. An untested life is not worth living. Falling isn't a failure. Failure is when you stay where you fell. Thank you. See you watch next videos.